Hey YouTube, by the dip and hodl here. Today I'm going to be going over MMO, which is the new token launching on the Meerkat Finance Launchpad, you guys. So just the difference between MMO and MMF. MMF is a DEX, so it's a decentralized exchange that allows users to form liquidity and trade, you guys. You can also stake on that platform. MMO is going to be a yield optimizer that is primarily built on the MMF platform to increase liquidity and rewards for MMF stakers, you guys. So it's going to be basically another reward for the MMF holders. When you stake on MMO, the staked amount are used to stake back onto MMF and auto compound. So why do they need basically two platforms? Well, MMO exists to help MMF support its price, you guys. It's going to increase the staking rewards through insurance or through they're going to basically provide MMO as rewards, and then MMO is also going to be an auto compound VVS and Corona swap farm to help gain more users in the overall MMF ecosystem. Now, how does the auto compounding work? Basically, when you stake your principal amount, you generate your yields, right? Well, the yields are traditionally just sitting there until you claim them and add them back into the pool, and usually you have to pay fees for all that. Well, with the MMO farm, you're going to be able to just auto compound it, and those yields are just going to maximize your rewards. So just a couple key notes here, you guys. MMO token doesn't have a max supply currently. For every 1 crow earned in the performance fees, 0.25 MMO is minted. And that is subject to change, you guys, if they feel like it, if they want to lower the cap. So supply is not currently kept at the moment. They may establish new strategies to limit the cap or burn some new tokens in the future. A couple different strategies you can use. If you want to be a degen, you just buy MMO at the start of this pre-sale, you guys. And then once the price goes up after launch, you go ahead and take profits. That's one strategy you can use. That's something probably I'm going to be doing. It says here the probability of MMO dropping below the initial price is very low. And there is a lot of money already totally committed right now. And I expect that to probably at least maybe 2x from here for 4 to 5 mil, I think is what we'll see. And then another strategy you can use is basically just stake the MMO long term. The APY of the MMO pool is going to just continue auto compounding and growing. And you should be able to get a nice reward off of that. It also says here that if you buy $10 worth of MMO now and stake it for 1 year, you'll receive a minimum of $10 worth of crow, and then you'll also be able to sell the MMO on the market to capitalize on those profits as well, you guys. And here are the fees that you're going to be looking at with the MMO platform. 30% of the performance fee, 30% is going to performance fees, and then 0.5% is going to be a withdrawal fee. If withdrawal happens within 72 hours of deposit. So for clarification, you guys, that 30% fee that's collected is going to be given to the MMO stakers. For every 1 crow earned through performance fees, 0.25 MMO is minted and given to the user, you guys. So that's not too bad of a strat there. All right, and if you basically want to get involved, you got about 8 hours before the pre-sale finishes, you guys. They're only going to be taking commitments by the LP, so you have to have MMF and Crow LP. If you do not, you're not going to be able to buy into this pre-sale. And the way you get LP for these tokens or for that pre-sale is you basically just go to the add liquidity, and you basically have to have Crow and MMF at even amounts. So if you go ahead and just click on Crow there, you click on MMF here. Let's say you have about 100 or 1,000 MMF that you want to go ahead and allocate to the LP for this pre-sale, then you'll need 770 Crow as well, and then you just basically put add liquidity. It's going to add it, combine it to the LP. Then you can go back to the launchpad and connect your wallet and then buy the pre-sale, you guys. So that's going to be strat there. I'm going to go ahead and put all the links in the description, you guys, if you guys want to read through this and just do your own research. Highly recommend you do. They are trying to basically make this MMO an entry for newer people that are getting into DeFi, because there are a lot of new people in Kronos or in crypto.com, and specifically in the Kronos chain, and they kind of just want to make it easier for the average person, as most people aren't aware of how to add liquidity, get into all the staking stuff. It's a lot of risk, so they're just trying to make this really easy for people, which is nice. This is the sort of template website I believe that they have here, so you can see that The staking starts on the 26th tomorrow, up to 550. Wow, that's a lot. That's a big ass percentage right there. 58 million. Obviously, it's gonna be the getting's gonna be good early, so you're gonna want to get in this project probably early would be my assumption. If you have MMF, you're probably gonna want to put it in here. You're gonna be able to earn Mmo and Mmf, which is awesome. Let's see what else they have. They have liquidity pools as well. I obviously I recommend going into the highest liquidity pool, right? You're probably going to want to go into the one with the highest APY, in my opinion. So I'd probably go into this one, you guys. And it should start tomorrow. So if you are in the pool, you're not going to get anything until tomorrow, is my assumption. But yeah, you guys, this is basically what I'm looking at tomorrow. I already got into the pre-sale, you guys. Just waiting for the token to be announced, and we'll see what happens. Should be nice. Should go live. And the first project did really well from the pre-sale price. I was able to make a lot of money on Meerkat Finance by getting into the pre-sale. I believe this is going to be a similar situation here, where this is probably going to take off, and the rewards are going to be so juicy and so nice that there's probably going to be a lot of people migrating over to this farm. And we'll see what happens. But if you guys do like this content, leave a like and subscribe, and then join the Telegram group, where we have a lot of like-minded individual people that like to talk crypto. Y'all have a good one. Goodbye.